Okay, so inside you go. Whoa.
Does it trouble you?
Interesting, okay. I want it gone, it's fine. Where did it come from? It didn't close the breach, I'm so sad. Where does it come from?
I just wish I knew what it was. Or how I got it.
We will find out. What's important is that your mark is now stable, as is the breach. You've given us time, and Solas believes a second attempt might succeed, provided the mark has more power. The same level of power used to open the breach in the first place. That is not easy to come by.
That does sound pretty dangerous.
Couldn't that kind of power just make things worse?
And people call me a pessimist.
She laughed at us.
You've met Commander Cullen, leader of the Inquisition's forces.
It was only for a moment on the field. I'm pleased you survived.
This is Lady Josephine Montelier, our ambassador and chief diplomat.
You're even taller than I'd heard.
And of course, you know Sister Liliana.
My position here involves a degree of...
She is our spy master.
Yes, tactfully put, Cassandra.
Pleasure.
Pleased to meet you all.
I mentioned that your mark needs more power to close the breach for good.
Which means we must approach the rebel mages for help.
And I still disagree. The Templars could serve just as well.
We need power, Commander. Enough magic poured into that mark.
Might destroy us all. Templars could suppress the breach, weaken it, so...
Pure speculation.
I was a Templar. I know what they're capable of.
Unfortunately, neither group will even speak to us yet. The Chantry has denounced the Inquisition, and you specifically.
Well, they still think I did it then?
I still think I'm guilty.
That is not the entirety of it any longer. Some are calling you, a Qunari, the Herald of Andraste. That frightens the Chantry. The remaining clerics have declared it blasphemy, and we, heretics, for harboring you.
Chancellor Roderick's doing, no doubt.
It limits our options. Approaching the mages or Templars for help is currently out of the question.
The Heralds of Andraste?
Just how am I the Herald of Andraste?
People saw what you did at the temple, how you stopped the breach from growing. They have also heard about the woman seen in the rift when we first found you. They believe that was Andraste.
Even if we tried to stop that view from spreading.
Which we have not.
Yeah.
The point is, everyone is talking about you.
It's quite the title, isn't it? How do you feel about that?
Good question, sir. I like it.
I don't mind it at all.
People are desperate for a sign of hope. For some, you're that sign. And to others, a symbol of everything that's gone wrong.
So this giant breach, it doesn't really worry them that much?
They aren't more concerned about the breach? The real threat?
They do know it's a
Everything's
threat.
so
They
shiny.
just don't think we can stop it.
The Chantry is telling everyone you'll make it worse. There is something you can do. A Chantry cleric by the name of Mother Giselle has asked to speak to you. She is not far and knows those involved far better than I. Her assistance could be invaluable.
Why does she want to help us?
Why why would someone from the Chantry help a declared heretic?
I understand she's a reasonable sort. Perhaps she does not agree with her sisters. You will find Mother Giselle tending to the wounded in the hinterlands near Redcliffe.
Look for other opportunities to expand the Inquisition's influence while you're there.
We need agents to extend our reach beyond this valley, and you're better suited than anyone to recruit them.
In the meantime, let's think of other options. I won't leave this all to the Herald.
Operations. The war table shows how to apply the power of the Inquisition throughout Olaris and Ferelden. Mother Giselle is in the hinterlands, which can be found on the Ferelden side of the table. Okay. Conquered by Olaris, torn by civil war, ravaged by the Fifth Blight, Ferelden is...
Has Cassandra spoken to you about my new recruits?
They are not your recruits, Commander. They're ours.
Can I carry on now? Ferelden is no stranger to hardship. With the Veil weakened, the land is more turbulent than ever. Okay. Aurelius. Orleas. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Known for its culture of extravagant nobility, yet also as the birthplace of the Chantry, Orleas is the most powerful human nation in Thedas. Okay. I don't really know what I'm meant to be doing. So we got a power perk to... What? Ah, okay. War table. The Inquisition can unlock new areas for you to explore through scouting operations. Perform the scouting operation for the hinterlands on the Ferelden side of the war table now. Right, scout the hinterlands. Available, cost 1. Oof. Jesus, okay. Scout the hinterlands. Mother Giselle was last seen in the hinterlands outside Redcliffe, tending refugees who fled the fighting between renegade Templars and apostate mages. The latest report suggested the vicious struggle between the two groups has spread to the hinterlands, catching the refugees and Mother Giselle in the middle. It is vital to protect her and, if possible, restore order in the area. Oh, bugger. Secrets. If Giselle dies, any hope of the Chantry support dies with her. My scouts will slip past the fighters and find her and protect her with their lives. Not participating in this mission. So there's other missions within this area, but we've only got this one. Oh, I clicked on it. Do I travel there? Nice. Kill them equally. There she is. Okay, this is interesting. Still very shiny things. I don't know if that's glitchy or not. Alright, scout the hinterlands. We avoided the fighting as best we could. It's every bit as bad as we feared. The apostates are mad, attacking anything that moves, and it appears that the Templars aren't following anyone's orders any longer. We can locate Mother Giselle and are trying to protect her, but she refuses to leave the refugees until we've ensured their safety. That will be hard to do with our troops to push the apostates and the Templars out of the area. Oh gosh. Commander Cullen asked me to make inquiries of Master Dennett, a retired horsemaster of Redcliffe who lives in the area. We tried to contact him about obtaining better horses for the Inquisition, but we've been unable to get through the fighting. Lead Scout Harding. And we unlocked a new area. Trevor, would you like to gather your party and venture to... No, not now. Operations. You now have access to missions. Mission operations take time and bring the Inquisition resources and rewards. Only one mission per advisor can be active at a time. Some missions have a preferred type, which results in less time required when undertaken by the associated advisor. Missions may also provide different rewards depending on which advisor completes them. Wow. This is getting more complex than I imagined. So, let's check out Oralis. Yeah, Oralis has got stuff here as well. I guess we should probably stick to Ferelden at the moment. Whoa, okay. Gather coin. We probably need coin, don't we? To fund our... Can we check our coin stuff? I guess not. What's this one again? Contact the Valor Cost Mercenaries. Ooh, mercenaries. Oh my gosh. This is definitely something interesting. Contact the Valor Cost Mercenaries. Adar, I heard you were dead and then a prisoner, and then maybe you fell out of the Fade and landed on your head and forgot who you were. Seriously, stop that. We still haven't been paid. Some of our kin made it out of the giant shithole full of demons after the explosion. The rest are dead or missing. I don't know how many were rounded up by the angry humans. If you're not dead, if you remember who you are, help me find our brothers and sisters. Shorakar. P.S. Shorakar. Yeah, Shorakar. P.S. If you forgot who you are, I'll remind you. Your name is Adar. You're Vashoth. You didn't get paid for being blown up. If you're dead, disregard this message. Damn. Okay. So, Josephine, the nobles are likely keeping Qunari from crossing their lands. We can negotiate passage. Liliana, who's holding a crow for some reason. Many Telvash were likely captured and imprisoned after the conclave. Our agents could free them. We can send a patrol to find the scattered Telvash mercenaries in the wilderness. Ah, these are the different people we can send to do different things here. But we can't seem to do it. Oh.
At your service.
Whoops. We can't do it. Well, go and negotiate things, I guess. I forgot that clicking on it actually does stuff. Alright, we need money. Up until now, Inquisition forces have had the benefit of the Chantry's deep coffers. Now the Inquisition is forced to seek out its own sources of revenue. If it is going to grow further, trade in and out of the haven is limited at this point, but there are various opportunities to earn coin, provided the Inquisition is willing to focus its efforts on the matter. It would be simple to collect secrets and sell them, with nothing traceable back to the Inquisition. Interesting. We are soldiers, let them protect caravans and do other honest work for coin. I like that. That's gonna take a lot. She would have actually done quite well on that. Damn. Okay. Let's check the other missions out before we send them to look for coin. Highhard, Varric's Revenge. We'll start here then. Address a nobleman's concerns. Herald, your Inquisition says it's for order against chaos, reason and darkness. If you stand by this, come forth and drive the heretics from my lands. They claim to be refugees, but I have seen elves and apostates among them, filthy savages, tearing at our roots. Our monarch refuses to send forth armies, and my own knights were decimated at the conclave. I require your aid and return peace to my lands. Prove your loyalty and you will see richly rewarded for your faith. Praise the light, Lord Kildren of Ferelden. That sounds bad. Okay. Leonardo, we can take advantage of this, of his raving. My spies can harass the refugees into moving elsewhere to win Lord Carolin's favour. Cullen, we could send a few patrols, but I prefer they help the refugees, not this Lord Kilodran. True. I might send the spy master on that one. Ooh. Terran of High Ever. To whom may concerns a Tyrannar of High Heaven wishes to convey our deepest sympathies on the death of Divine Justina V, the most holy of incomparable in her wisdom and dedication to peace. We had high hopes that a conclave would succeed. We would hold a vigil in High Heaven in remembrance of the Justina and cordially invite Inquisition to attend. Oh, cool. You can do it quite easily, actually. It only takes 12 minutes for you. Okay. And the last one. Hard in High Town 3, Varric's Revenge. Oh, I thought that thing was someone's preferred. Ruffles. I need a favor. Actually, let's call it a loan, since I'll pay it back. I got a letter from editor in Kirkwall today. She tells me the Hard in High Town 3, the repunctioning appeared in print from an antiven printer a couple of weeks ago. I'll give you a moment to contemplate the horror that is that title. I had my contacts in the Merchants Guild look for the author a couple of years back. The best they could find after spending a couple hundred gold was Pyrrho, that last name, is a pen name. I could have told them that for free. You've got contacts with Antivant print houses. Maybe you could find out more than the guild, Varric. If this author has evaded the Merchants Guild, the Crows might be a better choice to investigate him. Yeah, we'll send you. Go on.
Let's see what we have.
Seems that you were pretty good at that. And then we will protect the caravans for some honest work. You're going to take an hour. You'll take 48 minutes. How long does she have? I'd prefer to send her. What does she say anyway? Trading in favors with merchants and the nobility is my speciality. Could earn us a great deal if we're careful. Well, I should have sent her then, but that's okay. We'll see how long she's going to take on this mission. 10 minutes. Okay. Yeah, we'll wait for her to come back, because that's quite a big boon to her, so she can do that. So we'll send him... What did you have? Ah, yeah, we'll send him to this. We have a number of Feldron officers. We could send an honor guard to High Heaven. Go.
All right.
So... that's all I can do. Inquisition perks? Oh, Jesus Christ. Whew, gets more and more complicated. Alright, Inquisition perks. Special training from those who join the Inquisition's cause. Forces. Endurance training fit for a soldier. Oh, good lord. We will look at this when we unlock a perk, because... yeah. Go, people. Hey, you haven't even gone there yet. Go, go, go. How does she do that? Oh gosh, so many codexes. Cassandra approves. Activate quest by accessing your journal by pressing J. Your active journal things. When you're not in a whoa, so many codexes. When you're not in a dungeon, you can use the quest map to travel to distant locations. Yes. But I had one in Haven that I was looking at before. Haven once offered respite for pilgrims travelling to the Temple of Sacred Ashes, farther into the Frostback Mountains. In the wake of the temple's destruction, the storied village, which was also home to a dragon worshipping cult during the Fifth Blight, now serves as a makeshift camp for those working to pick up the pieces. And there was this, Haven's best and brightest. Even these trying times, good help is not so hard to find. Explore Haven and meet some of the Inquisition's crafting masters. Speak with the smith, speak with the quartermaster, and the apothecary. Set that as my active. Thank you. We will go forth and... what is the Chantry still doing here? That Chantry, right? I guess they believe in our cause. There's someone I can talk to here. Open the door. Oh, cutscene.
The Inquisition cannot remain, Ambassador, if you can't prove it was founded on Justinian's orders.
This is an inopportune time, Marquis. More of the faithful flock here each day. But allow me to introduce you to the brave soul who risked her life to slow the magic of the breach. Mistress Adar, this is Marquis Durelion, one of Divine Justinia's greatest supporters.
And the rightful owner of Haven. House Durelion lent Justinia these lands for pilgrimage. This Inquisition is not a beneficiary of this arrangement.
You own this land?
This is the first I've heard of Haven having an owner outside the Chantry.
My wife, Lady Machin of Denham, has claimed to Haven by ancient treaty with the monarchs of Herah. We were honored to lend this use to Divine Justinia. She was a woman of supreme merit. I will not let an upstart order remain on her holy grounds.
Don't do with this one here. The Divine's advisors founded it.
Interesting, considering the Inquisition was begun by the left and right hands of the Divine.
I've seen no written records from Sister Liliana or Seeker Penticus that Justinia approved the Inquisition.
If you won't take her at her word, I'm afraid Seeker Pentagast must challenge him to a duel.
What?
It is a matter of honor among the Navarans. Shall I arrange the bout for tonight?
No, no. Perhaps my reaction to the Inquisition's presence was somewhat hasty.
We face a dark time, Your Grace. Divine Justinia would not want her passing to divide us. She would, in fact, trust us to forge new alliances to the benefit of all, no matter how strange they might seem.
He's angry.
I'll think on it, Lady Montilyet. The Inquisition might stay in the meantime.
Okay, first off, what the hell is with that mask? And... damn, she's slick. Does Marcus own Haven?
Do the Durelians actually have a claim on this place?
His Grace's position is not so strong as he presents it. Despite their Ferelden relations, the Durelions are Orlesian.
Of
If
course.
the Marquis wishes to claim Haven, Empress Selene must negotiate with the Ferelden on his behalf. Her current concerns are a bit larger than minor property disputes.
Kim, could you look at her when she's talking to you? That's just creepy. Come on, turn your head. Oh. You handled it pretty well. I was pretty impressed.
I'm so pleased the Marquis isn't tossing us out into the cold.
His Grace is only the first of many dignitaries we must contend with.
You expect more people in Haven?
Undoubtedly. And each visitor will spread the story of the Inquisition after they depart. An ambassador should ensure the tale is as complimentary as possible.
I guess we're investigating. How did you become... excuse me. How did you become the ambassador?
May I ask what brought you to work for the Inquisition?
Sister Liliana, we've been acquainted for quite some time. For better or worse,
Jesus.
being the Inquisition's diplomat has become as interesting as she promised.
What's your background?
What sort of dealings have you had with nobility?
For some years, I was the royally appointed court ambassador from Antiva to Orlais. The nobility of Thedas is a rather singular sphere. Those I'm not acquainted with, I know through reputation.
The politics is ridiculous and above my head.
If every noble wandering by is as stubborn as the Marquis, what good is it talking to them?
Every kingdom is subject to its lords. The Inquisition will require their goodwill to survive. But please excuse me. I've much work to do before the day is done.
Essentially, that just means get the hell out of my office, woman. But who the hell are you? Seriously. Were you there the whole time? That is just creepy.